Well, good day. I hope you guys can hear me because I have the fan on just to circulate the air. It's extremely hot outside, and yeah, what a day it's been. It's Saturday, half day. So, whatever. Sorry, I've got hiccups because I'm having a little L cerveza. It's been a tough day, pal. Tough day. So, in any way, let's get the big elephant out of the room. This is not a pink shirt, it's actually red. For some reason on my screen it comes out pink. But anyway, and there's nothing wrong with pink t-shirts. I do have one or two. Uh, so today, besides having half a day and you have to push with your work team and do as much as you can, and my hands are burned raw, my fingers bleed. When you work with cal or lime, be careful. Your fingers will get chowed up because I forgot to buy the gloves. Well, I did buy the gloves, but I forgot to bring that with the power box apparently. But in any way, so you're going to face a lot of challenges in your day, and for me, like I always plan 3 weeks in advance. I have no choice. I have people from all over the world that we're dealing with, and appointments for them, different time zones, those kind of things that just get in consideration. And I'm up most mornings, 99.9% of the time. I'm up at 3 o'clock, so I start dealing with people from 6 o'clock, well, 4 o'clock our time, in the mornings. But you know, planning is everything. And when you make plans with people and they're kind of indecisive and then they go back to a different plan, and it doesn't give a person a vote of confidence in these people, does it? And people forget that I plan ahead. And if somebody makes a plan with me, I kind of make the plans to suit that person, but I can't move things around for too much. So again, you have to improvise going off grid. So I have new lights on. There were some fucking trolls there, those ones that always says nasty things about I live in a barn, get on with it, impatient little fuckers. Those are the little ones living in mummy's, basement or in the spare room, and nothing else to do except trolling and criticizing. Anyway, so I love those kind of people, entertaining us like politics. Um, but again, we're going to face a lot of challenges when you go off grid. You're going to face language barriers, and you have to understand, you have to re-explain things. I've realized even with Susy, who speaks wonderful English, that was very poor grammar, by the way, wonderful English. Oh my God, my teacher will have my balls. Anyway, um, her English is really good, but sometimes, there is communication errors. It's a cultural thing, but then it's also like I fucked up, let me hide behind languages. People do that all the time. I do the same thing as you. Somebody, is annoying or whatever. Oh, no, mi no entiendo, no, mi no entiendo. Mi entiendo perfectamente. But I don't speak Spanish. I understand it, but I like playing dumb. But it's not just for Spanish. I did it in Russia. I did it in Ireland. I did it in so many fucking countries. You're going to take chances. Oh, I don't understand the language. Sorry. No, sprakende Duits, Netherlands, and, fuck that. And it's amazing actually what you discover. The more you play dumb, and this is what I do, maybe it's a horrible thing to do, but I understand a language quicker than what I can speak it. So even though I don't speak a lot of Spanish, I understand a shitload. So I listen in on conversations, and sometimes people forget, and they still think, oh, Peter doesn't understand Spanish, so let's just throw a few things out there. So you're gonna get things like that. You're gonna see the truth for what it is. So sometimes it's wonderful not to speak a language, but to understand the language. That's a different story. And play down, pal, play down, because you get to see people for they really are. And you'll be surprised how many amazing people there are, that even with them thinking you don't understand them, they will always have your best interest at heart. And so there's a positive and a negative against all these kind of things, or with these kind of things. But even with these little fuckers, troll thingies, whatever, I just immediately, if I see any comment that is negative or is, abusive or discriminative or anything like that, or negative, we have enough negative things in the world, I just delete them and I block them from the channel. There's a few ex-South Africans in America as well. They got quickly banned for talking nonsense. And we are not here to embrace this nonsense. We're here to find solutions to our problems. And our solutions at the moment is future sustainability. What are we going to do? How are we going to survive what is about to happen? How do we sustain ourselves? How do we create a better living environment that's healthy, that can meet all your needs in a confined space? Like the Ikali house here in Itakarubi. It's a small house. Basically everything is indoors. So for me, what is the most important thing is that the small space I have must be livable and workable right through the year. That's why the indoor kitchen section is that side, and the outdoor kitchen is that side as well, because I'm going to have the herbs, the spices, everything I need to do medicines and stuff like that. Now, I have wonderful friends, Blas and Betty Diaz, that Blas got his own beehives up on the mountain where the family farm is. So for me, I get my local sourced honey directly from him. So from that, just the right spices with your local honey, all organic, you can create awesome medications. You can create awesome remedies. So for me, the important thing is about this house is not to have air conditioning in it, even though it would be lovely to have my nipples rock hard with the ice cubes now. But to be honest, my house is really comfortable inside, even though I'm fucking glowing, but I'm not sweating. You know what I'm saying? Inside is comfortable, outside is fucking roasting. That's why I'm doing the video today out inside, because it's just too hot outside. Inside is cooler. And all I have is a fan. That's it. No AC, no fucking thermal cooling system. So over the next 3 weeks from now, I'm going to be pretty busy. I'm going to be busy with this house until next week, and then I'm going for a little bit of travel through Paraguay to visit some hombres and amigos and people that I've met since I've been here. We're celebrating. It's basically 2 years coming up, and we haven't seen each other for a long time. So I'm catching up with some friends along the way. It is getting Holy Week, the week after next. So I will maybe do a video from wherever I am in the interior to share with you guys how people celebrate and what is Holy Week. Holy Week is basically nobody fucking works. Nah, it's all holy. So yeah, I'll be traveling, visiting friends over Holy Week. And then I'll be back in Itakarubi just after that, because I'm doing a little tour, visiting some people that's got off-grid establishments, that's trying to get advice and get some guidance and things like that, and plus make some new friends. Obviously, I'm open to making new friends, and thanks to Carlos and Cesar and I think that's the two main characters I'm thanking at this stage. The rest I'll thank later. And luckily most of them speaks very bad English, so it's not so bad. And then I will be back in Asunción to celebrate Susy's birthday, which is on the 4th of April. And then it's straight back to Itakarubi to continue and finish this house. And then from there, we're starting another project. Very exciting stuff. This house obviously is going to be finished in the next 3 weeks. I have nothing to do but time itself. In between my travels, I'll work my ass off getting things. And, so we're going to be busy. So feel free, reach out, wish Susy happy birthday on the 4th. It is a special day in Spain, in Latin America. People here really celebrate birthdays, and they celebrate any reason to be special, most of the time, when it suits them. No, I'm joking. Birthdays are very special. Holy Week is very special for family and friends, and they spend a time with loved ones. And then so this is not next week, the following week is going to be kind of Paraguay standstill, basically. Except for old Peter, that will hit the road and be visiting a few people and a few settlements and meeting with a few people. So love, light, and all those wonderful, funky things. Food for thought, though. Be nice to people, even if they're dickheads. Ignore them is the best medicine, or block them. I like that block and remove feature on YouTube, all of these kind of things. And it's the same as with my own life. I literally have 5 friends. I have 4 friends. 4 friends in the world. This is people I trust with my life. I have 128 Facebook friends, and it's really just networking people. It's people that I know, but also people that I want to be involved with, like on that level, a business level. But my personal friends is 4, and I trust them with my life. I only share amazing things with them. Even the bad things in my life, I share with them because they're my conscience. My friends are not going to fucking make my life look interesting. If my fucking bullshit is bullshit, they will tell you straightforward, pal, you're fucking full of shit. And they'll give me constructive criticism. That's what real friends are for. Real friends are not there to make you fuzzy inside. I mean, you fuck up, they're going to just play along and blame everybody else. No. Real friends will say, you're full of shit, pal. Go fix it. Those kind of things. And I love Mark, Michelle, Gary, the best friends in the world. And I know Mark the longest. And Mark, Michelle, and Gary as well. All of them are doctors, medical practitioners, Mark's a pediatrician specializing in pediatric surgeries and things like that. Michelle is a psychologist. She deals with all the crazy people. She brings them a little light without medication. Well, she used to. And Gary is a family practitioner. So they have been my conscience, and I love them to bits for all my life. And if I ever, you need to have friends like that. You need to have friends that you can talk to, man. If you fucking feeling shit, you want to talk about it, there must be somebody that's going to help you. There must be somebody that's going to guide you and have your back at all stages. And real friends, real soul family is so important. And I'm always reminded about my friendship with these 3 amazing characters. And how phenomenal life is with them. They're not stupid. They're very highly intellectual people. I mean, amazing people. And successful business people. But they are normal. They are normal people. And, that's the kind of people you want in your life. And don't give your dreams and all your things to everybody. Keep some things back. People don't need to know all your wonderful stories and what you want to do in life. My grandmother used to say something about, don't throw your pearls in front of the pigs or something like that. Don't throw your dreams in front of the pigs. They'll destroy it. Don't give people power over that. Inside of you is greatness. And fuck you trolls out there. Same story all the time. No, it's not. Each day is different for me. Each day we're going to go through different emotions and energies, and we're going to be transformed. So each day we're going to address a new fucking issue. The day is about make sure you have the right people in your side. Make sure you understand what's happening around you. Make sure you feel important. Make sure that you feel number one, and you want to make other people feel like that, because what is important is how you're going to take care of your neighbors, because they're going to take care of you. Make sure you don't have a one-sided, me, kind of, I. That's like an annoying cat sound, isn't it? Yeah. No. Life is short. Appreciate every small, magical moment you have with people. Because if you fuck up, you're going to miss out on moments in life. You're going to miss out on amazing moments in life. And, this will be the longest haul Susy and I would be apart, about a month, that we won't see each other, and that's going to be tough. We both have different paths and we both have different jobs, but it all goes about humanity, and it also goes about our own personal and spiritual growth. And we have to respect people for this. We have to respect people's journeys. We have to respect people's past. We have to respect people's faults, and our indifferences is what's going to make us succeed. Where I am weak, I want somebody else to be stronger than me. Where they are weak, I want to be stronger. And people always ask me, how do you do everything? You run Humanity Unite International, you have Ikali, you have Camino Verde Paraguay, then you have Casa Astral, you're doing Itakarubi, the Ikali house there, and now you're starting another project. I've learned to trust myself. Alone, I can achieve a shitload, but it's when you rely on people, sometimes you get let down. Sorry, I still have this fucking slime ball fucking since Asuncion. Coming back to the country, everything changes. So, anyway, so I'm used to doing shit alone because then I can get shit done. It's when you ask people for help. It's when you rely on other people and they fuck up, and then you look like a fuck up because you're reliant on them. It's not everybody in life, just some people in life sometimes will do things, and sometimes we'll live past each other. Sometimes, people are gonna upset you, but then you have to ask yourself, why did this upset me? Is it because you have unresolved issues, or is it really that person fucking up? Or is it because what that person said is true? Because what I've realized, when the Pope as well, when people overreact, and they're guilty, subconsciously, they get defensive immediately. And then when you agree with them and you say, well, I agree with you, I take your suggestion, or I take your advice, and then they're like, what the fuck? No, I didn't say that. Again, follow your destiny. Take time for yourself. Enjoy life. Don't focus on people. People are going to die. I'm going to die. You're going to die. We're all dying. What matters is what we do in between. So either you're going to live life to the full, you're going to grab every moment, every opportunity with both hands and love every minute of it. Make every minute count. Or you have an Irish wake. So, live life. Don't have regrets. If you love somebody and you haven't told them yet, tell them now. If you haven't done anything in your life and you want to do something, do it now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow might not come. And don't fuck around with words. Words is so important. For me, I stuttered. I was a moron as a child because I really got made to feel like I'm stupid because I couldn't write, I couldn't spell, I couldn't read. Well, I could read, but I couldn't read loud. When I read in my mind, I could have read like a book quick. But it's when I had to read loud, and because of dyslexia, verbal dyslexia as well as written dyslexia, I couldn't do it. But I worked my ass off to overcome these kind of things. I worked my ass off to learn to communicate. Because if you don't communicate correctly, you're wasting life, you're wasting time. And then you run around life wondering, where the fuck am I going and how am I getting out of here? It's time to start focusing, buckling down, get a point, an end point, and fucking a time frame and do it. Love, light, and all those hippie jazz. Sorry about the long video. I'm so sorry.